Very good morning, class 6. So, how are my guys doing? How are my guys doing? So, I hope you all are doing fine. Arushi, Sunflower, Siddhi, and Shreya, Bharat Mata, how are you? And all the guys out there, Divyanshu, my drummer boy, Nishant, Nitin, and Nitin, and Nikhil, all of them out there, how are you all doing? I'm forgetting some names, but it's okay. All of you, a very good morning. So we'll come back to history. Class 6, we were there on, we will come to SSC actually, social science. So we were there on that part where we were doing the movements of the earth, right? I was telling you about the rotation and the revolution. So we are going to go to that chapter. I don't know where is that chapter gone. Okay. Yeah. So before this, the chapter which was there, the what do you say, the latitudes and longitudes, you have to do the whole chapter homework. Okay, make sure you do it in your copy. It should be presentable. Try not to make any mistakes and take care of it. Okay, so do it properly as far as possible. You can keep it safe and keep it properly. Don't waste your homework away. Make sure you have no scratches. Keep your copies clean. Okay, so that will be the best thing. So what we are going to do now, we are going to do the motions of the earth. We were there at that part which I have not read, so today I'll read till the circle of illumination we have done, right? And after that we'll do the rest. Length of day and night we haven't done. Revolution of the earth we have done a part of it. Let me read as explanation has been given in the last class, and then we'll come to the phenomenon, season, summer solstice. I just said this in a brief way, but we'll come back to it. Okay, so let me explain it, and after that I'll start reading. Okay, so that will be it. That will be the best way to go ahead with it. Okay, so let's do this. We have what do you say, geography, right? So we are going to go to that chapter of motions of the earth. So do you guys really read through the chapter, or do you go through the chapter and do you read it and make sure that you have learned something? Because you must read and read. Reading has to be more extensive because the rules have changed. Now extensive reading has started, guys. You have to read. Books are your best friend. The dog is also our best friend, the most faithful friend. But books are our best friend. They'll give us all information. Google is something different. When we don't have a book in hand, we want some information, we use Google. That's the world's biggest search engine. You can gain knowledge from there. You have to search. Whatever you search, it will come. That's a search engine. But books give you it in a elaborated and in a serial wise, step wise, and it is in a total arranged manner. The book gives you information, correct? Keep that in mind. So we are going to go to the revolution part which we were doing. And another one thing I want to tell you, you have to, it's not only question answers, children. I always want to tell you, it's not only question answers that we do. We have to make sure that we understand what are we studying. Question answer, I can read the chapter just like that and go at the back and give it to you. But that will not make any sense. You will not understand the chapter. So I take a lot of time in explaining it to you. If you don't understand, I have told you in class also in the previous year when you were in class 5. Ask me 100 times, I will answer you 100 times. But if I come to know you're wasting time and asking me, that's going to be not acceptable. I won't respect that. But you ask me 100 times, if you don't understand, when you don't understand, your face will say that you don't understand. But there are few who just want to spend time, waste the time. Sir, I didn't understand this. He seriously won't understand if even if I tell him 500 times, because he's got that child, he or she hasn't got that interest in learning. So it's like that. So make sure you put your mind into it and be, what do you say, really be serious into studies. That's what will make us perfect. Okay. So we'll start to which part where was I actually? I was in this part. We were and because I don't want to read today the book first, I wanted to explain, but we can do that. It's not going to be a problem. First I'll read them. What are the motions of the earth? Okay. So motions of the earth, will I say this first? Okay, let's do that. We know what's the elliptical orbit. I had told you yesterday. We talked about the longest day and the shortest night, isn't it? I had told you about the longest day and the shortest night. And then on 22nd December, the Tropic of Cancer receives direct rays of the sun. Now to understand the inclination in the same direction, draw a big eclipse on the ground. Take a flag with a stick, stand anywhere on that line of the ellipse. Point your flag to a fixed point far away like on a treetop. Now move along the eclipse. You keeping your flag always pointing towards that fixed point. In this way, the axis of the earth remains inclined permanently in the same position, and the revolution of the earth and the inclination of the earth's axis are in fixed direction. You will be able to understand how the earth goes around. You draw elliptical on a ground, okay, oval type circle, and then you take a flag and point it towards the tree and you keep walking. But your hand is going to be, the flag is going to be towards the tree only, fixed, your axis. And you will be going around wherever you go. When you are going around, you will be turning around, but the axis will be in one place. Okay. This is how it goes on. Winter solstice, as we know that Christmas is actually celebrated in Australia in summer season. We told you 21st March and 23rd September, direct rays of the sun fall on the equator at this position. Neither of the poles tilted towards the sun. So the whole earth experiences equal day and equal night. This is called equinox. On 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the hemisphere. The opposite is the case of 21st March, when it is spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. Thus you find there are days and nights and changes in seasons because of the rotation and the revolution of the earth respectively. This is also going round and that is also going round. So both things are happening, day, night, year and seasons. Okay, so just imagine God's creation, how He has created. So I'll come back in the next video and I'll do the reading today. Okay, so that we'll be done with this chapter, and after that you will be able to do the question answers all on yourself. I want you to become proactive. Do it. Let mistakes happen, don't worry, but don't ask your friends. Don't go on WhatsApp and try to find out answers from your friends. Do it yourself. I am telling you. Have I ever told you anything? If anything goes wrong, I have told you all, try to be on the right answer. If you are not able to find the answer, look for it. How will you look for it? Look in the book. You have to read the book. Keep on reading. Extensive reading is very important. Otherwise, we will not learn anything. Okay? So I'll come back in the next video.